you reckon the form of that guy up there?
I saw it last night. I saw it last night. I said, I think that's Big Red right there. That's before the hair turned gray like it is now. It's thinning. No, we were laughing about that before. But yeah, I know my family name has some history here in Memphis, and I wasn't even born back then, but it's come full circle, and it's a small world that I'm here now, trying to help Memphis, win a national title.
Make amends, really.
Make amends. Make amends. Bring that title to Memphis. So it's definitely a small world.
Luke, you had to hit the ground running. Is your head still spinning? I mean, you just got off the plane, got here, boom, you're running practice sessions.
Yeah, it's been crazy because it did happen pretty quick. 2 weeks ago I was in Manhattan Beach doing my thing in L.A. and Josh and I talked and started making this happen. But I'll tell you what, I met these kids, most of them last night, and working with them today. They're great kids, and they're making it a lot of fun right now. We had good 3 different sessions today with the different positions, and we got a great team here. And if we're willing to put in that work and get going, the sky is the limit for this group, and I'm just happy to be able to be a part of it.
What do you bring as an assistant coach to this team?
I mean, obviously it's my first time coaching, but I know what it takes to win. I've been around winners. I've been a winner ever since I've been playing. And, the things between finishing first and finishing second, third, fourth, they're not that big. You can go back in the series. You can go back in the series we had and won or lost. And a lot of times it's little plays here, it's little plays there. And, I'm here to point those out. I'm here to talk to the players, to help them with their skill development, and ultimately, help this team win is the main goal. But the smaller goals are what I was talking about as far as developing players and showing what it takes to win.
You have a house on Manhattan Beach, is that right? And you literally gave that. You gave that up, and you're here working. I mean, you can be kicking back, and what's the reason?
The reason is I love basketball, and I love I love the idea of competition. I love trying to win. And right now, normally I'm dead into training and focusing with my Lakers and getting ready for training camp. And unfortunately, that opportunity is not there. So Josh gave me this opportunity, and now all my efforts are towards helping Memphis win.
Did you consider playing overseas?
No, I never considered playing overseas. I've had some injuries that the past couple years, and traveling overseas and doing all that wouldn't be fair to the Lakers organization, who has put their trust in me, and I got 2 years left with them, and that it wouldn't be the best for my health.
Did you find yourself blowing the whistle a lot on your first day, or was it more of a take-in day for you?
No, it was a take-in day. I pointed some things out here and there. I'll get more vocal as it goes on. I was just kind of seeing how things got ran around here, getting to know the personnel, getting to know the kids, and how they respond and what they're good at. And I was happy with every single kid out there today, and that makes me happy that Josh has brought those type of players together, because when we were at Arizona, that's all Coach Olsen did. It might not have been the most highly recruited classes every year, but by year 2 or 3, every time we were beating the teams that were ranked higher than us before. And that's what he's done here. These kids are great kids, and they want to win, they want to learn, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Anybody wow you? I know it's early, but anybody wow you off the bat, and particularly out of the bigs?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them did. They got, the athleticism and the ability to get out and run is really impressive with this group here. From the point guards who we started the day with, to the wings, all the way to the bigs who we just finished with. I mean, we had the ability to be big, strong, tough, athletic, and skilled. And I mean, that's, you have all those, you have a chance of winning a national championship, and that in itself is very exciting.
Luke, Josh said that you had a chat with Phil Jackson, and he actually encouraged you to take this job. Talk about that. That's got to be mind-blowing.
Well, yeah, you know, it was, I mean, it happened quick. It was 2 weeks. Josh gave me a week to make the decision, and instantly, you know, I made a list of people that were, you know, meant a lot to me, and Phil was one of them. So I called him, and he thought it would be a great idea. You know, he thought, you know, working with younger kids and helping them develop their skill and helping them ultimately, hopefully, reach their dream of winning championships and then making it to the NBA. He said the clinics he used to do were always the most fun things he did when he worked with the younger people. So, you know, when Phil jumped on board and kind of encouraged me in that direction, and a couple other people did as well, it made the decision a lot easier.
But your dad was no.
Yeah, my dad, he kind of wanted me more to stay on the West Coast. He wasn't against the coaching idea. He knows I've had some health issues, and he wanted me to kind of, if I really wanted to do the coaching thing, you know, take the offer Josh gave me and present it to a couple West Coast teams and see if they would match it. But that, you know, it wasn't a, you know, he didn't want me traveling and staying in hotel rooms and all that. But it wasn't about just doing it at a college. It was about doing it with this group of guys that Josh has put together here. You know, him and the other two assistants are, you know, they're great people, and that's who I want to win with. And when you get a group of guys that are all, you know, focused on the same thing, you know, it's not about any of our personal glory. It's about this team winning, and that's when things get achieved. And I think that's what Josh has going right now with the staff he put together and the players he's brought in there.
When you started texting him about it, you were joking. I mean, at what point does it go from saying ha-ha to, you know what, this could be, I mean, you were kind of just messing around.
Well, I mean, he kind of let me know from the beginning that he was serious. And, you know, he had to put it in the text that, you know, I'm being serious because my first initial response was obviously, you know, that he was messing with me. But, you know, once we talked on the phone, I knew he was dead serious. That's when I had to start talking to people and figuring out what I wanted to do, because it's, you know, it's a serious thing. You know, these kids put their trust in us. The city gets behind these college teams, and it's nothing to take lightly.
What kind of response have you gotten from all the players around the league, you know, when the news came out that you were going to be doing this?
I got all positive response. I haven't heard anything negative so far. I've gotten good luck texts. I've gotten, you know, congratulations from my teammates. You know, I've gotten a couple that, you know, they crack jokes at me about, you know, because they used to call me Little Phil, because I used to have then when my back was really bad, I had to get up in my walk like Phil did. So, but everything's been real positive, so it's a good thing.
Luke, you know good coaching, obviously. What impresses you about Josh?
I mean, the great thing about Josh, and I've known this about Josh for years now, is he knows what he wants and he goes and gets it. He's goal-oriented. I mean, the guy, ever since I've known him, he's been waking up at 5, willing to work us out as players all day as long as we wanted to. And he sets his goals, he reaches them, and you know, that's a great quality to have in a coach. There's no backdoor. He tells you everything up front. He keeps everything up front, and he expects to win. And you know, that starts to rub off on everyone else below him. Then you got a good thing going.
Is it safe to say that after your playing days, this is what you'll be doing?
This is. I think if you ask me that question 6 months from now, I'll have a great answer for you. Right now, this is day one. I loved it. You know, it's also, you know, it's going to be an opportunity and experience to find that out. I don't have enough, you know, I've only done it for one day so far, so I can't really tell you yet.